You're gonna love this easy peppermint fudge recipe. Only 4 ingredients needed. Yummy white creamy chocolate with peppermint candies mixed in. Hi, I'm Shelly from Frugal Family Home, where I create quick tutorials to help build your cooking and baking confidence. Let me show you how easy it really is to make this peppermint fudge recipe. Let's get started. For the crushed peppermint candies, you can either use Starlights or you can use candy canes, whatever you have. If you're going to use the Starlights, you're going to need about 30 of them to make about 3/4 a cup. If you're using the full-size candy canes, you're going to need about 10 of them. With my meat tenderizer here, I'm not going to use this side that has those. It'll just tear through the plastic and make a huge mess. Use your flat side if you have one. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your candy, give it a good whack on one side, turn it over, whack it again. And that's all you need to do. And then your candy will be nicely crushed inside the package. And you can just open it up and dump it out into the container. Okay, so we have a large microwave safe bowl. We're going to add to that our white chocolate chips. And to that we're going to add 14 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. And you're going to need a spatula to get all that out of there. And then we're just going to stir that just a little bit, just to get the white chips coated just a bit. And then we're going to take this and we're going to microwave it at 30-second intervals until the chips have melted. And be sure to stop every 30 seconds and stir. Now you can do this on the stove top. You just want to put it in a heavy bottom pan over medium to medium low heat and stir until all the chips are melted. Then we'll continue on with the recipe. While the microwave is heating the chips, we're going to line a 8-inch square pan with either parchment paper, foil that's been sprayed, or wax paper, and to have the pan prepared for when we're ready. Okay, our chocolate chips are all nice and melted, and the next thing we want to add is our peppermint flavoring. And I'm going to use the peppermint candy flavoring, so it's only going to take a few drops. But if you only have peppermint flavoring, then like you get at the grocery store, just use about a teaspoon. I'm just going to use a couple drops because this is really highly concentrated peppermint oil. And the next thing we need to put in is our crushed peppermint candies, and we're going to add a 1/2 cup to the actual fudge itself. And we're just going to quickly fold that in to make sure it's mixed in well. Once we have it mixed, we're going to put it into our prepared pan. I'm just going to drizzle it in. And now we have our fudge in the pan. We're just going to take our extra 1/4 cup of crushed peppermint candies and sprinkle them over top, just like that, and just kind of move them around, cover the whole top, and then give them just gently press down just slightly. And then we just need to let this set up. If you want it to set up more quickly, then you can actually put it in the refrigerator and it'll set up more quickly, or you can just leave it at room temperature. Our fudge is now set up, and to get it out, you just want to wiggle the paper, lift it up, and you can put it out, peel the paper back, the wax paper, if you're using parchment paper, and then we're just going to cut it. And I like to cut it into squares, and it can be a little sticky as you're cutting, so you might have to dip the knife in a little bit of warm water as you cut. And here's our fudge. You can see there's a little bit of the candy mixed in, and then we have a nice crunchy top of candy too. And that's how easy it is to make this peppermint fudge recipe. So creamy and minty and delicious. And if you like the printable recipe, look for the link in the description. And if you don't subscribe yet, go ahead and subscribe so you'll know when we have new videos available. so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.